Hi everyone. I hope you're all doing as well as possible. My name is Susana Corpi, and today I bring you another pick a card reading. I still don't know the topic. We're going to find out through this oracle that I developed. Um, I actually created this with a turtle shell and snake bones. So we are going to find out what are the topics that we are going to, dive deep today. Don't forget, this is a general reading. So if you want to book a private reading to get more details about your specific situation, don't forget to check the details down below in the description. And let's find out what we are going to talk about. So, of course, now you possibly already know everything because it's in the description of the video. But let's connect here and figure out what are the messages that wants to come through. Universe, tell me the message for the collective, please. What is the topic for today's reading? Okay. We have a few different messages. I don't know if you can see here. But we have the fire. We have the bone in the bone. We have a ball. And we have a flower. I was already feeling this before, getting this message, but the topic will be, how can you bring more fire, more action in the sense of playfulness into your life? How can you bring this lightness, like when you were a child? You remember how, how light you were, how spontaneous, how happy you were all the time. So what should you do to bring that again, to your life? And see what other messages are going to come, because I feel that in each pile, so don't forget, you have to choose a pile. You have more specific messages because I'm sensing different energies here. But this is the general theme for today. And also, don't forget to check my Instagram, where I'll be posting more short videos. It will be connected to the specific theme, so, but will also come with other perspectives in each of these days. Check there and you'll know what I'm talking about, okay? So let's select the piles. And today, instead of crystals, I thought about bringing perfumes. So all of these are from this incredible Brazilian brand called Granado. And for pile number 1, there is this one called Patchouli. It's a patchouli perfume. It's not that light at all. I don't know if it's going to focus. But yeah, this is the bottle. Patchouli is a very strong smell of herbs. I feel it's a very mature sense. For pile number 2, it's going to be a floral one. But again, this one is very fresh. This is called Flora Magnifica. Although it can be about flowers, it also has a lot of freshness to it. And for pile number 3, we have tonka. And this is very, it's like vanilla, but it's Brazilian, this fava tonka. It's more sweet. It reminds me a bit of coconut. So again, we have these three options. So don't forget to go to the timestamps down below in the description to pick and go directly to your reading. Okay, so pile number 1, patchouli, pile number 2, Flora Magnifica, and pile number 3, tonka. Okay, see you very soon. So for those who picked the patchouli scent, it's the first pile. I want to analyze first, how is your energy right now? And what is bringing heaviness? What is blocking you to feel that light again? Okay, we have this, this, this. What is blocking pile number 1s to feel that lightness again, that happiness, like when they were a child? I also want to use, I'm using the tarot, the Celtic tarot, and okay, we already we already got this 8 of Pentacles, which talks about work, so possibly is work related. But I also want to bring this very cool oracle. I totally forgot the name of this one. It's been so long I have it. But you see the cards are quite dark. But then we have, why is pile number 1? Okay. Feel trapped or feel so heavy nowadays. May sound obvious because you can say, oh, I have to act like an adult now, so it's obvious that I have to, go ahead and fulfill my responsibilities. And yeah, it was the first one that I see. Motherhood, ferocity, creation. You feel that you have to create, you have to provide, you have to keep giving. And here we have Princess of Pentacles, we have King of Pentacles, we have the Prince of Cups, the Two of Wands, and the Eight of Swords. This Eight of Swords give us a very important part for our story here. So, yes, but it's also like you're protecting yourself and you're keep giving excuses to not enjoy life in any way as possible. So although you obviously have a bunch of responsibilities, possibly now that you are an adult, maybe you are a mother, maybe you are a father, and you have to provide and you have to take care of so many things. But also here again, communication, mediation. You feel that a bunch of people can rely on you, depend on you, and again, here we have necessity, focus, and transition. Sorry. Yes, that's what it's happening. And then we have Eight of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. And yeah, you feel that you have so many things to take care of. But again, it's like you keep giving yourself these excuses to like, I can't do it because I have so many things to do, but you never actually plan yourself to do it, to do something, to think about yourself. Because of course, in our society, it's just so beautiful to say how much you do for your family, for, how well you do your responsibilities, you make everything happen and you're always taking care about others. So that is very praised in our society, and that's what's happening. you're always after something to do. You need to be doing stuff. You need to be working, providing, taking care, always doing, always doing, always doing. But this, we have the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is a card that the person is trapped, but the traps are in their own head. Of course, we have the swords here, but she can easily, because the ropes are not too tight, and she can easily get out of this if she allows herself to. So, just like I said, it's like you keep giving reasons to not look after yourself as well, like take care of yourself, planning yourself to finally um, giving you the happiness that you deserve, to feel light again, to feel happy again. Um, and you keep, because again, it's easier to repeat a pattern in name of something that society already says that it's so good and it's so important for you to do. The Again, this is a very mature, you're a very mature person. You feel that if you care about, and I show this because like in the beginning I said that this is a very mature scent, very mature perfume, and you hide yourself behind that as well because you want to show others how mature you are, how responsible you are. People already know you are responsible. Nobody's saying otherwise, but you gotta bring a little bit of balance into these situations as well and not, burden yourself and overload yourself with so much responsibility. There is this inner child that wants to play, that wants to be taken care of. And by doing that, you also bring lightness to other people around you as well. So it's very important. So, in practical ways, what should you do to, what is this doing here? Wow. Out of nowhere, there is this card here that is from another oracle. And this is actually the Goddess Oracle deck. But this, I think it's especially for you guys. We have Dove Spirit here. And with the message, be peace. So maybe you are that type of person that is wants so much to be seen as responsible that you get so rigid, not only with yourself but with others, that you become rigid with others without real necessity of it. And it's very important that you bring this lightness, you bring this peace to yourself, to not be so harsh on others, to not be so rigid with others as well. That pushes people away and they just see you, oh, yeah, for sure he's responsible or she's responsible, but it's not a good person to be around, That can happen for sure. So definitely this was a message for you because this was not supposed to be in here. Maybe doves are very significant to you. Okay, so you were the special ones who got a very direct message. We also have the number 21 in that card. So maybe 3, like again, this idea of being together with others, participating into something. Maybe this is already a hint of what you should do. Maybe engaging with other people, trying to find people who are interested about the same things as you are. Maybe that's something that you can actually do to bring more, you know, happiness into your life? The sense of community, maybe that will be very important to you. Okay, so what does pile number one need to do to bring more lightness, more happiness, this childlike spirit again into their lives? More cards, all of that. Okay. I want to get more tarot cards. Give me 5, please. Practical ways that pile number one can bring more happiness to their lives. Again, maybe you're thinking to yourself, no, but I can't. I don't have time for this. I'm already an adult. Bullshit. We never lose that inner child of ours. We never, that one never dies. Believe me. One more, this one. Okay, so we have Iostre with new beginnings. This one is very connected to spring, so maybe doing something during springtime there. Iris, communication. Very beautiful colors. Okay. We have again almost the same like patterns of colors. We have secrets. And radical acceptance. Okay, so it's very interesting that all of these have almost, it's not going to be as visible for you in the camera, I think, but it's here, almost the same colors. And radical acceptance, I feel that this connects to the Eight of Swords again. When you finally accept that you're the one who's putting yourself into that place, then you see that you can leave if you want to. Princess of Cups, King of Swords, again with this idea of communication. The Magician reversed, the Six of Wands, and the Seven of Cups. I want to, no, for now it's okay. So, like I said, with the Dove Spirit card, I think that's really it. It's really about communicating, really about opening your heart to not only new beginnings, but also new people. Bringing new people into your life. But then you said, okay, but how the hell can I bring new people into my life if I don't know them? Maybe the people who you share secrets, somebody that is already very connected to you, maybe that person is going to be the bridge for you to connect with other people. So let's have an example here. Let's suppose that your that very close friend of yours, they practice, I have no idea, RPG with a bunch of other people, and you can, participate into that group or something connected with the sports. In my opinion, since we have communication and the King of Swords here, I think it's connected more with ideas. So it can be a book club, it can be places that you can connect mentally with others, but again, trying to create this route with other people can bring, you can connect with other people because they can give you better perspectives in life and they can bring you joy throughout great moments, you can see that they are also having a lot going on in their lives. Maybe you connect with them because of that, and you say, okay, but they still put effort into having this great time with other people that is not at all connected to their responsibilities that they have to do during the daily life. So yeah, by connecting with people, or really like maybe connecting with other people through apps that you can find other people, that can be very beneficial to you to be able to connect with people maybe from other countries even. um, Very interesting to get other perspectives. And in my opinion, that's something that I do quite often, to see how alike we all are. And sometimes a person that can live in another continent can have almost the same life that you have, and then you can, exchange this and think how wild it is to have, another person with another background, another life, having so much in common with yourself than you could ever imagine. That can make you happy as well. So, something in that area connected with maybe communication more than anything else, but you can apply this to your specific situation. So, a final message, please, for file number 1 in general. If there's anything else that wants to come up, additional message, not necessarily related to this. I don't know why I felt called to say that somebody's grandfather, grandmother is watching you. So you're not alone. You're never alone. Okay, so we have here red with strength, power, and safety. We have leadership, answer the call. And we have blue, Madonna and the mothering. What I can get by this, it's very interesting that we have quite like a mother figure and a father figure, and in the balance of it, you have to answer the call. So what I get by this is like, and again, we have blue and red, fire and water, two very different elements, but there is a balance that you need to have. You can be responsible. You can, achieve whatever you want to achieve. But go within, try to develop this more lighter, smoother side of yours. Try to mother yourself. This has the mothering message. Try to mother your inner child. Try to give that inner child things that you could never have when you were one. So I think that finding that balance is like answering the call to get to your highest self and living the best life that you can live without falling too much to one side, to be that always responsible, always rigid structure in the life of your family, in the life of your friends. So there's always balance that can be reached. Okay, so I hope this was insightful. And again, if you want more clarity into your situation in specific, don't forget to reach me to book a private reading. Okay, and don't forget to check my Instagram as well. I'll be posting short videos here and there, so pay attention. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video. That will help me a lot. See you in the next one. Bye bye. Hello for those who picked pile number 2 with this perfume, Flora Magnifica. This scent is not what you can imagine. It's not that floral. I can sense a lot of green, a lot of freshness, and even something a bit strong, even, you know. So maybe we already have a notion of your energy in general. Maybe people can perceive you as someone that is very soft, maybe even innocent, but you have that um, fierce side within yourself that people were not expecting at all. But uh, let's analyze. And what I'm going to do here is like analyze your energy for now. What is blocking pile number 2 to actually live a lighter life? Like bringing that happiness. What is heavy in pile number 2 lives? Okay. Very, totally different energy from the previous one. Let's see why. I have no idea. What is weighing on pile number 2's life? Okay, isn't this one? Okay. And again, I'm using the tarot here, the Celtic tarot. We have Queen of Wands in the bottom of the deck, and she's reversed. Maybe another piece of information for us. But here I'm also using this this very dark oracle. I forgot to check its name, but I want to see what is blocking pile number 2's lives. One, two, three. Okay. We have the thinker, knowledge, instruction, and reinvention. We have Ereshkigal with wrath, instability, suspicion, yeah. Bravery, self-discipline, and faith with the Leper King. Ace of Swords, right above the thinker. A lot of mental activity. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles, exactly. You feel that you're not being recognized for your efforts. We have the Devil, the version of the Devil in this deck, of course. Three of Pentacles. The Hanged Man in reverse. These seem very broad. But again, we have the Queen of Wands, and that's why I also think it's related to not feeling that you are being loved, recognized for who you are, despite your efforts. So it's like you're overgiving. Maybe this is something related to, it can be related to work, but you know, if it's related to work, it's those situations that you feel that you have to deliver mountains of things and getting, you know, no recognition at all at your company or, you know, to your boss or anything. No matter how much you give, you're always giving. It's like, it seems like you're doing nothing more than your obligation in that company. And again, and I mean, not again, but um, I'm having this song playing in my head over and over again. So it feels like you're trying so hard lately. You're trying so hard, repeating the same things, or you keep giving and you keep giving and you keep giving, and it's like you deplete yourself and then you retreat and then you say, I'm not going to do this again, and maybe you do it. And then you give yourself more of yourself, more of yourself, more of yourself, and then you deplete yourself again. Because you're tied to this. I was saying this, and then the devil was the next card that I was going to grab. You are tied to this connection or this work in a way that you think that you can't find anything better than this, and that makes you tight, and that makes you fighting, and you are placing importance into this connection or into this work that is only in your head. I'm saying this because my intuition told me to, but no matter how good it already was, maybe it's something that, I don't know, maybe if it's a romantic relationship or good connection that you had, it was amazing. It was great. You thought this one was meant to be. Maybe it was meant to be until a certain part of your life. But then you keep like beating that dog. I don't know if in English it has the same context than in Portuguese, but it's that horse, right? We change animals here. But anyway, you're trying so hard to revive something that is already dead. Or if it's work, um, maybe there are more places to look after. I mean, we're still analyzing how you're feeling. Maybe this is not something that practical. Um, Again, Three of Pentacles. Maybe you work in a group of people with a group of people, and then you feel that you have to do everything by yourself, while others just, yeah, keep going. Yeah, we're here rooting for you. But in the end, it's just you putting the hard work in the relationship as well. Maybe it's just you putting the hard work. Then we have the Hanged Man. Um, you're forcing things. This is the Hanged Man in reverse. You're forcing things too much instead of just letting go. Um, Again, I said that maybe the dead it was already dead if it's a romantic relationship, but maybe it's just you overgiving into something that you should overgive. Maybe that's something that needs balance. Maybe this is not that. We will analyze more. But that gives a lot of instability, a lot of suspicion. Maybe you overgive and you expect the other person to do the same, but maybe it's just like you overgiving and over expecting things. The other person may like you, may enjoy being with you, may even love you, but maybe you're um, giving so much and expecting, not expecting so much, because I think that we have to have this values of what is important to us, but maybe the other person loves you in the way that you are, and they can only love you in a certain way. They cannot love you like you think you know it's the way that you should be loved, and maybe you should communicate this more. Again, it's a general reading. I'm trying to get what I can here. But yeah, this is weighing too much in your head lately. And yeah, but you're still so holding so tight to this idea that you created in your mind. And this is not healthy. This brings a lot of instability. The more you seek stability in into others, into things that are not stable at all. We are all different people every day. The more you find yourself being unstable. I want to check what are the, yeah, I feel like by connecting with the collective for this pile, I feel myself already tired, kind of depleted for thinking so much. So many things happening all at once. So, going to the practical steps. What should the ones who picked pile number 2 do to bring, happiness to their lives? Again, how can they heal and, be lighter with themselves and to others around them? Again, it's like I'm maybe some of you can have anxiety and panic attacks because of this. What are the practical steps, please? Yeah, you gotta touch grass. First of all, you gotta do something to calm yourself down, because this song that is in my head is in loop, and I wasn't with this song in my head in the previous reading. So it means that you're overthinking too much, and you gotta do something to ground yourself, connect to yourself, to the nature. What are the steps that pile number 2 can bring to their lives right now to calm themselves down? We have 7 of Pentacles, 7 of Coins, waiting for the fruits to bear. Again, if it's a romantic thing, you want to do things like you want everything always sort out, everything sort out all the time. You're seeking stability into something that is not stable. You're not even stable. You are a different person, like I already said. We have the Prince of Pentacles reversed, Prince of Wands upright, 4 of Wands, 6 of Swords, and King of Cups reversed. We have Mastery with Sarasvati. We have Aphrodite with Romantic Love. And we have Mama Kila with the Moon. Okay, so, and again here underneath the deck we have the Hermit. So, apart from connecting to nature, ground yourself and, try to calm yourself down and take one step at a time with this Hermit here. Put the effort into yourself. Put the effort into doing the things that you like, and wait. I don't feel anymore that the work that you are in, the company that you are in, or the partnership that you have is dead. Maybe it's you that is rushing things too much. You're overthinking, you're overanalyzing, you always want to have answers. And you can still be you. You can still move forward. It's not like, no. So then, if he's not doing anything the way that I want, or if people at my work are recognize me and putting in a pedestal after like 1 year of working there, I'm not being valued. So I'm not going to do anything. We have the Prince of uh, Pentacles here, and keep go, keep doing you. We have the Prince of Wands that talks about movement, talks about doing things. Don't stop being yourself, being the normal you, because you're not having the recognition that you think that you should have. Again, you have to have recognition, of course, but there's only so much that reality can give you. And in the sense of um, you're having maybe a strong idea of what the thing should look like. And that makes you have bad expectations. We all have expectations for everything in our lives, but distorted expectations. That's what I wanted to say. We have the Four of Coins, the Pentacles, and the Six of Swords. So leave behind this way of thinking. Be yourself, be original, be authentic, but try to not to put so many distorted actions. Pour the love, pour the attention that you give others to yourself. Just like the Hermit. Pour that attention to yourself. Find some hobbies that can make you feel nurtured the way that you want to feel nurtured. Don't expect that from others. That shall happen eventually if you keep, putting effort, if you keep being yourself, being authentic. This effort will pay off, but maybe not as fast as you're planning. And this is also a test for you to not give up because of external reactions, and that way you can continue being authentic. You have to master yourself into this. You have to keep pushing. You have to keep doing you, but try not to expect. You see, romantic love came out reversed. What I think it also matches the energy of the King of Cups. Pour the love into yourself instead of putting that much attention into other things as well. The much attention and the ton of love that you give to others, pour to yourself as well. And we have the Moon with, I connect with intuition. So again, you're having distorted ideas right now. You should plan yourself, do something to connect it to your real intuition, because when we are so disconnected, we are so desperate, we sometimes think that something is our intuition, and sometimes it's not. It's definitely not. What are the advices for pile number 2? I talked a lot to this reading. Okay, for pile number 2, what are the additional advices? From yourself, we have red with safety, strength, and power. We have evolution with birthing the new. We have gold with cup of replenishment. You have to bring this to yourself. Put the effort that maybe you're putting into somebody else's life and into only your projects at work. Put yourself into, make yourself a project of yourself. We have fire with dragon strength. All this fire that you have inside yourself. put you inside yourself, connect it to your ancestors. If something that you've never done before, I will do a video about this on how to connect with your ancestors. Um, Ask their guidance. I think it's one of the easiest and most powerful ways in spirituality to get what you want, to get more clarity, is to connect with your ancestors. But again, you have a lot of power within yourself, and you sometimes you seek validation, and you put so much of that fire into work or into relationships because you are expecting them to give you what you have yourself within yourself. Try to pour a little bit of that into yourself, and you'll see that you won't be as much desperate as before and won't have those distorted expectations to others. Okay? Take care. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like this video. This will help me a lot. And to also check the other short videos that I post here and on Instagram. Thank you very much. See you in the next video. Bye-bye. Hello, for those who picked Tonka perfume. Maybe this perfume can talk a little about yourself. It is very not only sweet, but also a little bit creamy. It can remind a little bit of vanilla and especially coconut. I really love this one. So, first of all, let's find out what have been blocking you from, living a better life, a more happy one, lighter, fun life. It's crazy how I pick very different energies throughout the piles. I can feel a sense of comfort within you. Maybe that's how you make others feel. But what is weighing on you? What is weighing on pile number 3? What is blocking them to have a better, more fulfilling life? I'm using this tarot deck, Celtic tarot deck. We already have underneath the deck 10 of Wands in reverse. That can also talk a little bit about your situation at the moment. But I also want to use, is this, yeah, it is on. I want to know, sorry, I got distracted. I really want to use this other oracle deck. I don't remember the name, but this is very kind of dark. And I want to know what has been weighing on you. What are the things that have been weighing on pile number 3 to get the life that they deserve, a better, more joyous life? We have 9 of Cups. Let me open a little bit more. We have the Queen of Wands. We have the 2 of Cups in reverse. We have the Princess of Wands also in reverse. And we have the Empress also in reverse. You have such a beautiful light within yourself. See, beauty, compassion, understanding, community, ingenuity. Yeah. Like I said, such a relentlessness, independence, and appraisal. Like I said, I was already feeling quite comfortable with you. And maybe you are a very people-pleasing person. Because maybe you make other people feel very comfortable with you, and that's really nice. Definitely. But maybe you have, difficulty into putting barriers to others. So you are the one who always say yes. You are the ones that want to be there for everybody that needs you. You don't want to say no, but that makes you feel depleted. You know, we have the Ten of Wands. It's in reverse. Maybe some of you has already started doing this healing work related to, you know, learning how to say no, um, putting yourself out there, starting to draw better boundaries. But it's still, there are such a beautiful energy, such a beautiful light within yourself. No, such good cards here, and they're all reversed. When I see this, it's like all the potential are here, but then I just need to, revert them. So it's all connected to your own light, actually. So these situations, maybe they're people, situations in general, like the work that you do, can make you feel so depleted because you don't, I don't know, you don't organize yourself in a way that you are always thinking about others. What is better for my client? What is better for my colleague, my boss? Things like that. And then they ask you things, and then you say yes. If you work by your own and you have this client, and this client can only do something in a time that you are going to be so tired and you won't have time for yourself, and then you end up saying yes because you have that free time that is actually should be yours, to rest and to do your own things. This is actually what's depleting you, because you don't see yourself as worth as you should. Like, you have so much brightness within yourself. You have this bright light, and you have this not only innocence, maybe that's not innocence, it's just that beauty, side beauty that you have. Maybe you are beautiful in the external as well. But you see, people think that they can use you in a way, because they can use your kindness, they can even take advantage. Maybe they are not bad people, but people will take advantage if something that is too good, they want that. Everybody wants something that is good, someone that is good in their lives. So they keep pushing, they keep asking, they keep, forcing these boundaries, and you are letting these boundaries open or too loose for them. So that's the thing. People are taking advantage of your light, and you have such a beautiful potential, such a beautiful soul, such a beautiful personality, and people are taking advantage of it. And you're not being able to own yourself and to own your own light because of that, because you're being depleted. So again, let me see if genuinity, compassion. You're so compassionate toward others, but you're not compassionate to yourself. Okay, so what are the practical things that you should do to, I was going to say to bring more joy into your life, to bring more fun, but it's really like rescuing this that is already there within yourself. It's not even something external. What can pile number 3 bring or rescue so their lives can be more joyful? We have Death in reverse. We have King of Swords. We have Princess of Pentacles. The Empress, again, see, we saw the Empress reverse. Here she is like upright. Prince of Cups, bringing that love into yourself. And um, Eight of Pentacles. I don't know why I have so much difficulty to talk Pentacles, to say the word Pentacles. But I want to grab other messages, like in with this Goddess Tarot deck. Not tarot, just Oracle deck. What can pile number 3 bring so that their lives can be more joyful, lighter? We have communication, right? Under the King of Swords. So communicate your needs, communicate your boundaries, put boundaries. You see, even if the people that you work with, the people that you're relating yourself with, they're not bad people. But every time that you draw a boundary after they taking so much, they will find it weird. So you have to be very clear with your communication. You see, like, I know that I've been doing this for a long time, but I now need to prioritize myself. I need to focus on myself. I need to do this, and that. So I need to, communicate. I need to put these boundaries, and because this is very important to me, this will help me serve you better in the long run, to be a better friend, a better client, to be a better, I don't know, not client, but someone that is serving you in a way, to work for you, and even a better partner. We have generosity. You see, please don't mistake generosity with the things that maybe you are doing now, that setting, oh, but I'm being generous, I'm serving everyone. You're not being generous with yourself. Knowledge. Use your knowledge in your favor. Everything that you're doing to others, you can do it to yourself. Pour love into yourself. This is a theme that it's going throughout all the 3 piles. And time. Give it a time. People won't understand as fast as you want when you put boundaries, but this has to be done. This has to be done. Another cycle, we have the Death in reverse, and we have the Princess of Pentacles, and these needs to be planted. And in a practical way, you have to communicate. You have to pour love, pour attention with yourself, and being generous with yourself. Oh, but I'm going to lose this client, or this client, I don't know, or this person won't understand. So if they don't understand something that is very basic, that you are doing something to yourself and they're not understanding, they definitely are not worth to be in your life. That's very, very, very clear. Okay. So any other additional messages? Pile number 3, please. Please don't forget, you have a beautiful life. Don't let others kill that within yourself. Additional messages for pile number 3, please. And this. Mothering with the color blue. Green with heart healing. Akashic records, evaluation and review. Review yourself, review your life, review the people that you're working with, you're having, relationship with. Joy, yellow, happiness. And heaven and earth, as above, so below. The more that you are generous with yourself, the more that you will attract people who will understand you, that will be generous with you. Maybe you work um, by yourself and you were afraid of, charging more. The more that you draw these boundaries, the more, people that can understand your value will come, even if it takes time, even if it takes effort. This is the beautiful light that you have within yourself, this joy, this happiness, this light personality, light soul. It's so beautiful. I can see that here. But you really need to reevaluate things that you are doing with your life, things that how you are dealing with your work, with the way that you connect to others and let people inside your life. Not all of them will have the best interest in mind, and you have to mother yourself, pour that love, that attention, the devotion that you're doing with work and other people into yourself as well. Mother your inner child, mother your own heart. Okay? That's the only way that, you can have a better life in general. Okay? So I hope that this could help you. And don't forget to, subscribe the whole thing, subscribe to this channel and leave me a like. This can help me a lot. Don't forget to also check my Instagram, where I'll be posting short videos there. I'll be posting short videos here as well, so don't forget to check them. I'll be doing that throughout the week. So that's it. See you in the next one. Bye bye.